Sawadee and welcome to another Thailand Tuesday here on the Funky Pod. It's Tuesday, and you know what it means. We talk about all things Thailand. What happened? No, actually, what are you interested in? What are you asking me? I have a few notes here, actually, also a few questions that came in, and I have an announcement to make, which is exciting. The announcement is that actually the dating episode, which wasn't a real episode, which was just me ranting about some things and then thinking basically live on air, like, hey, I should invite a few people. So I found two people who will join me to discuss their things. There are one Thai person, one non-Thai person, discussing things in regards to dating and so on. So this will come soon here to the Funky Pod, to the Thailand Tuesday. But before we go there, first of all, happy Valentine's Day. I'm recording this episode on Valentine's Day here in Thailand. And I mean, it's everywhere, of course, in the world, Valentine's Day. And well, Valentine's Day in Thailand is so much bigger than in Germany. It's insane. Like chocolate everywhere, of course, but in like Valentine's ads, like my banking app has hearts in it today because it's Valentine's Day. Like 7-Eleven convenience stores, everything is Valentine's Day. Like it's insane how big of a deal Valentine's Day is here. Like in schools, usually can buy flyers, flowers at every corner, balloons everywhere. Insanity. Like the consume culture is insane when it comes to Valentine's Day here in Thailand. Like way more than to what I was used to in Germany. Maybe it's the same now in Germany. I'm not sure because I haven't been there in forever. But during Valentine's Day, but right now here Valentine's Day is insane. It's insane, insane in the brain, insane in the membrane. Okay, but what I really want to talk about today is about actually two things. One. So because of like moving places and whatnot, current developments in my life, I'm selling a few things from like my old place that I just don't need anymore. So I've like a fridge, for example, like a desk, stuff like that. I'm selling this, and I put it on the Facebook Marketplace, and you won't believe the people that you get to talk to on a Facebook Marketplace, or that send you messages as an example, like. Those negotiations. I mean, I understand if you're negotiating, like, hey, can you take 50 or 100 baht for something? I understand that you're going to ask that, like, at times, right? But, like, for example, I sold a fridge for, 5,000 baht or something. I bought it for 10, like, a year ago. So it's a fantastic price, right? It's, like, still pretty new. So I sold it for like, half of what I paid for. And then people ask me, like, can you sell it for 1,000? Like, but no. Like, or I sold, what did I sell? I forgot, like something for like 3,000 baht. And then someone asked me on Facebook in the message, like, can you sell it for 500? Like, and I say, no, come on, that's from 3,000 to 500. Are you crazy? And then they start to insult you. What's happening? I'm not sure if it's like a Thai thing. Because then they're like, oh, I don't want to use the word, but you're like, yeah, you stupid foreigner and so on. You think you're better than us. I'm like, well, I just said, no, I don't want to give you a discount from 3,000 to 500 baht. Like, what? And then I posted in like different groups, of course, like secondhand Bangkok, for example, moving outside Bangkok and so on. And then the amount of like people commenting just because, like, saying, for example, I have two of those microphones, right? So I'm like, okay, I only need one. I'm gonna sell one. And I put, it's like new. It's like 2,800 baht or something. So I put it online for like 1,600. So like 800 to 1,000 baht cheaper than when you buy it new. And the microphone is still, the other one is still new. It's in the box. I've never used it, so it's new. Basically, so it's 1,000 baht cheaper. And people are like, "Oh man, why do you want so much money for? Like, you're so greedy." If you don't want it, just don't talk about it. Just this is not Thai people mostly. Mostly, it's foreigners living in Thailand who write those comments. Just so as an FYI, if you want to do some research on that, it's annoying people. It's annoying. That's why, for example, I am not a member of any expat group on Facebook anymore. There are lots of expat groups if you move abroad, right? Expats in Thailand, expats in Bangkok, like everywhere in the world. The expat groups in Thailand, and I lived abroad in many countries, right? But the expat groups in Thailand are just ridiculous. Like everybody's just complaining. They're complaining about the Thai colleagues, their Thai friends, Thai people in general, about living in Thailand, If you don't like it, just I don't want to say go home, because I sometimes complain too. We all complain sometimes, but like constructive criticism is fine, but not just like hating on everything. Oh God, it is so annoying. Yeah, now I'm hating on it because I'm ranting, because it is my podcast and it's my place to rant. Like, what the hell, people? I promise I'll stop ranting soon. But man, those people, those experts in those expert groups on like social media, on Facebook in particular, whoo, this is not a good place to be. Like, it gets just so sad, and people insulting each other all the time. Like they're so fast to insult each other. Like, why would you even if someone posts something stupid, that's not smart, why do you need to insult that person? It's that the only way you get to feel superior during the day, if you insult someone else. Oh God, that makes me mad. Okay, so that's why I'm not a member of any expert group on Facebook. If you want to buy something though, check my marketplace listings. I still have a washing machine left, I think. And that's it. So if you want a washing machine, 3 years old, good as new, basically. Hitachi top loader, 8 kilos, shout out. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about, besides me selling stuff and getting angry at Facebook notifications and mentions, is related. I'm also looking for a roommate right now, because I have this really nice big apartment here with like 3 bedrooms. I'm alone with my cats, of course. So I thought like it would be nice to have a roommate. The roommate, of course, needs to pass a test. My test, of course, do I like the person, but also the cat test. Will the cats like the roommate? That's probably way harder than me, because the cats are not easy to be impressed. But so I posted this also in like Facebook groups, like Flatmates Bangkok, which was the nicer group, and then also like Room for Lease or whatever. And also comments there, like, I mean, most 50% are nice. Like, hey, cool place, looks cozy. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're nice people. But then also others are just like, what's the name of the building? And then they only ask because they're property agents and they want to know if they can find other rooms. Yeah, I understand that, but you could just ask nicely. Like, whatever happened to being nice to people? And it's like those comments are like, just not nice. Just give me this now. And if you don't reply, then they're gonna send you a direct message. This happened to me, like, hey man, why don't you answer anyone? You suck, blah, blah. Because of your attitude. I didn't answer you because of your attitude. That's why. I had like, I think 3 or 4 people texting me after that post in one of those Facebook groups. And those were like 3 or 4 nice people were like, hey Sasha, how's it going? I saw your post, that looks really cool. I'm this and this and that. That's my job right now. I'm looking for a new place to stay. Can I check it out? It's so easy. Then I say, hey, cool, nice to meet you. Yes, when you want to come by, tomorrow, after tomorrow, let me know. We'll make it happen. No problem. But it's like 4 people out of I don't know how many. The majority of messages and interactions, I shouldn't say majority, but like it's really like 50-50 kind of thing. And that's 50% of like not nice interaction is really annoying. Like why can't you just, if you have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything. Right. Oh God. Anyways, we haven't decided yet. So I met a few more people are coming by, a few more roommates. If you feel like you're looking for a cool room with someone who tries to get a podcast off the ground, shout out, let me know. Downtown Bangkok, quite big, 120 plus square meters, but 2 cats there that need to be impressed. All right. I keep this week shorter again because it's mostly me ranting. Next week will be like a topical discussion again where I will go into more detail about things that are happening. Again, like COVID cases spiking, a few things being announced. So I'm going to maybe elaborate a little bit more on this again next week. I've got a few friends who also just came over who did like the quarantine or the sandbox thing and so on. So we'll also have plenty of opportunity to discuss those things then next week again. This week was just me venting and ranting. Thank you for listening. I'm feeling much better now. I don't know how you feel. I feel much better now. I hope you feel well too. I hope once you listen to this or watch it, you had a nice Valentine's Day. I don't, but I also don't care about Valentine's Day. And I'm going to have a nice dinner date now with my 2 cats. I hope you're well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, rate this podcast so more people can find it. Rate it on Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen. And, well, don't forget to take care, stay safe. Chok di. Sawadee Ka.